Joining us, Pradeep Bhandari is BJP national spokesperson with us here in the studio. Also, Dr. Mohsin Wali, former physician to Indian presidents, is with us on the broadcast. PK Jain, former additional DGP of Maharashtra, is with us. And Rajput Chandra is a political analyst joining us. Mr. Jain, I'm going to come to you first as a former police officer who's in fact served. You would have seen similar situations. In this case, there are very, very serious allegations. And the police moved in haste. The parents, the crematorium managers, they're all saying that such was the hurry that they didn't even wait for the parents before actually beginning the cremation. The parents arrived at the time when it was time for the immersion of the ashes. This is absolutely shocking because we would have seen a very, very different outcome over here.
Good evening, Madhav. Thanks a lot for allowing me to speak first. See, I agree the body has been cremated in a haste, but generally the police does that whenever there's a law and order situation anticipated at any place. In this case, the agitations were taking all over the place and more so in Kolkata. So, as far as the law and order is concerned, the police would take that action. The very fact that the body had reached the crematorium and it was only, cremated or it was only put into the crematorium before two bodies shows that all of the processes were complete. So unless there was an order or there was a position where the body could have been subjected to a second post-mortem, etc., yes. But see, Kolkata police and Bengal police have not come out with any colors in this case. The way the case has been handled right from the beginning, it raises a lot of doubts about the conduct of the police officers and even the senior police officers who are reported to be aligned to the current government. So it has been very unfortunate. And maybe if the parents should have been allowed to reach there. I mean, there was no hurry like this. Another two bodies down the line probably would not have made much of a difference.
Okay.
But as I said, generally in such cases, the police does make a hurry and try to cremate the body before any further law and order situation takes place or there's any other further reaction to it.
Well, they haven't yet reacted to it, but let me bring in Pradeep Bhandari on that note. Pradeep Bhandari, do you agree with Mr. Jain on this? Because he says there is a law and order situation that is developing. Police generally do try and resolve such matters at the earliest because this can lead to law and order situations, although he agrees that certainly the parents should have been allowed. What are the implications had this cremation not happened in such a hurried way?
See, Madhav, one thing is for clear that Mamata Banerjee's entire administration was attempting to consciously protect the real culprits. Now, this is not what I am saying as an opinion. If you recall that the Calcutta High Court also in its observation concluded that the state of law and order in Bengal has trampled and has completely gone out of the way. Now, there are three bigger points, Madhav. Point number one is that the victims' parents do not believe that Mamata Banerjee's administration could provide them justice. Point number two is that Mamata Banerjee did not investigate, or Mamata's police did not investigate and interrogate the principal who was in charge of the hospital where the crime took place. Point number three is that Mamata Banerjee's police commissioner, the victims' parents believe that Mamata Banerjee's police commissioner was not interested in justice. If you see the ground situation in Bengal, if you see the past precedent, if you see the court judgment, all of it points towards only one angle, Madhav, that Mamata Banerjee's administration, Mamata Banerjee in particular, was trying to protect the culprit. In this scenario, which if you see your reporter also had taken forward, the point that the manager also concluded that the entire investigation was not done in a free and fair manner. In fact, the autopsy did not happen in a free and fair manner and the procedural norms were not followed.
Okay.
All of this points towards a fascist and a dictatorial regime which is not interested in justice. This is why we are
We'll get into that. We'll get into the politics in just a moment.